Hi, everybody. I'm here with super educator and mindfulness teacher, Fraser Colby Mattos. And she's going to be telling us a little bit about the Mindfulness in Motion course for educators. Karen and I have been working together for just coming up to 10 years this September. And finally, we've managed I've managed to have the honor of getting her to teach one of these courses online. So this is just for educators. It will be online. It's based on my book, Mindfulness in Motion, but Karen has vavavoomed it up with her special essences, literally, and also her 30 odd years of experience in education. So she's going to tell you now a little bit about what you might expect and what the course is all about. So take it away, Karen. Thank you.
It's been such an incredible opportunity to just put things together. And yeah, this is the book that Tam wrote, and I've been using the book in professional learning communities in schools, but this is the first time that we actually created an online course based on the book. So it's going to be a very interesting journey. We've decided to create a format in which we have 16 hours of course, and we divided it into sessions where we have an introduction, we have a pause session, we have an intention session, an attention session, a session in which we talk about habits of mind and kind of investigate our own habits of mind, a half day or a morning really of compassion, and then putting it all together, and then a special time of individual time when we can then decide, well, where do I go from here? So this has been an amazing journey just to put it together. You also get a little book for each session in order for you to look at supplementary material, listen to some audios, also look at some videos, practice, read a lot. It is a commitment. It really is a commitment, but it's a very gentle and loving journey that we will take together, and I hope you can join me.
Great. Thank you so much, Karen, for that brief introduction. And we've got courses that are going to be running over the year. So we've got one coming up quite soon that you can sign up to, and I'll put the information in the link below. But I guess just to be really clear, this is a very unique kind of mindfulness program. We really work a lot with movement as a core teacher, and Karen brings expertise from theater, acting, performance, and dance to bear on her teaching of mindful movement. We use creativity, and that's something that many educators are desperate to retain in the classroom, but actually really enjoy using for themselves to learn. Our fundamental position here is that educators really need this opportunity to find a way to put their own safety mask on first. And we do really appreciate how difficult it is to find the time. But just that very act of keeping a part of your diary blocked for your own self-care is already huge. That's already a huge and important step, which will have knock-on effects for all the relationships in your life. So starting by looking at that relationship to self and honoring the time that you need in order to then let that flow out into the world, whether that's at school, at home, with your kids, with kids in the classroom, or with your team members at the schools where you're working. So as Karen mentioned, there's some sessions are 90 minutes, some sessions are 2 hours. There's a little kind of half-day mini retreat in there. But really, it's for you to pick up what's going to work for you. There's lots on offer, and you might have the type of mind where you're just, guzzling it all, and you're really curious and you want to do a lot of reading, and we can provide references and supplementary materials. It may also be that you're just going to show up, and that's okay, because that just might be where you're at right now with your mindfulness journey. And in a weird way, that probably would be the best orientation to bring, because it comes with this openness, this receptivity, which then allows the content that you really need to land in your mind and body and heart. And I know quite a lot of you super striver educationalists out there. I'm one of those too, like, oh, super striver, I really want to just get so much into my brain. But yeah, in my experience, the more I can let go of that, often it's been a very different experience than just the one I needed. Karen, I see you're nodding. So a few words there and then we'll close.
No, when you were saying getting in your brain, I was thinking, because I know you, that when she's thinking mind, her mind is here too. And the more you come together with body, mind, and heart, you can really look at your own purpose and follow that. That's what I was thinking when you were talking about your mind, because your mind is here, I know.
But that's a journey, isn't it? And that is the journey, almost the journey of mindfulness. And that took me many years, and I'm still on it, you know, still on that journey to kind of integrate this, you know, different sources of knowing and knowledge. And that's my aspiration, I suppose, for the educators out there and the people that might attend this course, is to really begin to honor different sources of knowing and different ways of knowing and being in the world. I think that's our beautiful human diversity. What was that lovely quote that you had from your book from the Dalai Lama Day? Something about difference, honoring difference.
My notebook. Wait a minute. I have it here.
Yeah.
This, when we met, right?
Yeah,
and the first thing I wrote was, beyond our differences, there's a common hope. Recognize your universality. We have a common humanity.
But how it expresses in all
that is so different.
So all different ways of being and seeing and being in the world are welcomed at these courses, because they are fundamentally about empowering you to find your own way. And we really recognize that one size doesn't fit all. But I highly recommend to come and play with Karen, because she's great fun and she's got huge experience, and you'll have a wonderful time. And with a global community of teachers, that's the other thing I think that's so necessary, to tune into that universality of our human experience. Global teaching community, and it's just wonderful that you can offer this. So thank you very much.
Sure, thank you.